Tuesday, January 25th. I call this meeting to order. We'll take the first thing on the agenda is a review of minutes of December 15th.
Just you and Mr. Gomes on that one. We were not present, Ms. Von Jess and I, so you're gonna have to go with that one on your own.
I mean, make a motion, we accept it.
Can you second the motion?
What's that?
Can you second the motion? Because just you two were here from the last meeting.
Oh, okay, I'll second the motion.
Yeah.
All in favor? Motion passes. The warrant of December 2022.
Oh, sorry, December 2021, sorry. I put the wrong. Can we actually vote on that since it's the
That's
wrong
okay.
thing put down?
It's correct, yeah.
It's correct?
I got 21.
I got 21.
All right.
Yeah, it's December 21.
All right. Mine says 22 too.
No, in January says 22.
Oh, okay. Oh, it says a warrant for December 2022, doesn't it? On the agenda?
The agenda does.
Yeah, so I say we table it until next, because I put 2022 on the agenda.
Yes, the next.
So we're gonna table that. In everybody's folder for bills, we got the new contract for mosquito squad.
We vote on the warrant, I didn't hear it.
We have to table it because of the wrong date.
Okay, thank you.
I apologize.
Now we have the spraying of mosquitoes.
So the quote for the total spraying for the year was $1,175. We've been spraying now for quite a few years. The tenants sit outside on a daily basis, so it would be nice again to get it sprayed. I just need the
Did we
board.
budget for it?
Yes, we always do. Yep.
For the 1175 or?
It's usually around the same, so it's usually around, about 1200.
No, we gotta get the tenants outside, so I'll make a motion to approve the mosquito spraying as we've done in the past.
Second.
We'll go with Steph.
I just have a question, it is still
Sure.
bee friendly, right?
It's all organic.
I don't vote on it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It says right
So-
there, natural.
Natural.
Yeah.
So all in favor of Mr. Racy? We voted no.
All in favor?
Except Mr. Racy, yeah.
There's a also.
Just want to take this off, right? I'm far apart from everybody. Yes. Okay, so on the first item on the director's report is the update on day-to-day activities. I'm not gonna lie, it's been really ridiculous in here since Mike's been gone. On a day-to-day basis, we have to handle work orders, and then we have to and some of them we have to stay late for if there's toilet clogs. We have to be here for the companies to get here. Upon doing that, plus doing the everything with maintenance, January is our certification month, so we're trying to recertify 60 tenants. We were notified we were getting audited, so on top of that, we're getting audited, plus we're doing year end. So some days have been better than others. Thursday night I was here till 7 due to 2 plumbing issues, plus trying to work with the accountant to get W-2s and 1099s out. So it's been really crazy. We're just asking everybody to bear with us. We're literally doing the best that we can at this point. I mean, I'm only here 18 hours. Of course, I stay up more. She's only here 16. So we're trying our hardest to get everything done office-wise. We haven't even finished the audit because I don't even have time to get all the information for the lady that she needs at this point. So we're just doing the best we can, and I think they understand and they're working with us. So, and basically, that's it with the day-to-day activities. We're doing the best we can.
You should have Mike coming back to help soon, I believe, or?
I have a doctor's note saying he'll be back the first week in February, but only for 4 hours a day.
Okay,
So, and that I'm working with, because I'm not sure if that involves coming back for on-call, or if it snows and he has to be here longer, can he only work the 4 hours? I just kind of need to work that out with him to see, you know, what's happening, just because the doctor's note says he can work 4 hours a day, only 5 days a week, so.
I would think it would progress rather quickly, a couple of weeks at that, and he'd be back into the shape, so.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hope for the best.
Everybody misses him here, I'll tell you that much. So. Next, I have an updated construction report. So the last thing that hasn't been finished yet is the vinyl siding. We did a walkthrough with the engineer, and we did find out, we're really happy about that, he is putting 4, it's their responsibility, the construction company, to put 4, what would you call it, screen doors on the handicapped apartments. We didn't want to put the old screen doors on because they were just horrible. So those will be coming in. It was kind of funny though, the engineer did say that he was really impressed with the siding job, and he did compliment Mike, saying that he was very, he's really into what he does, and the reason why we have such a good vinyl job is because Mike was on top of everything.
Yeah.
So we were really glad to hear that. They say he's a little anal, but that's good when it comes to $300-some thousand that we paid out for our housing authority. So it should last for a long time. So we're just waiting to get the final list from the architect. There is a list of things that they have to finish up on. Once they get that list, then I'll bring it to the board once we get the final completion to go ahead and give the last payment. So that's it. So also within everything we've been doing, we also did our capital improvement plan. We worked with DHCD and RCAT to come up with a plan for construction from 22 to 26. We finished that last week, and we will be approving that February 17th. There's an 80-page plan on the wall here if anybody wants to review it. We did it last year, and we already actually posted the meeting, so just to let everybody know, I believe it's 9:30 on the paper for the meeting? St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, is the capital plan meeting. It's been posted already for about 2 weeks to give the town residents, if the town wants to come, it gives them a chance to see the agenda, and if they have any questions about what the housing authority is doing, then they can come in and ask any questions during that meeting. So the meeting, I think, has to be posted for like 30 or 40 some days before the meeting. So that is posted and ready to go. So we don't have much in our capital improvement because we just spent the money on the vinyl and the fire project. So it's going to be a small capital improvement plan, but we're just going to spend everything they're willing to give us. So we do have somewhat of a plan that will be presented to the board on March 17th. The next item on the agenda is a board vote to approve a payment for the formula funding under the administrative cost for the executive director for the hours that I had worked on the electrical project. I believe the total, I can get you the total, I didn't even pull it up. I believe the total is $1,750. It's around that range. It's for all the hours I put in staying extra with the contractors, all the extra work that I put in with meetings. I can get paid for it, not under the regular budget, but it does come under the formula funding, under the administrative cost. I did put in for it, but they just asked the board to get, they asked for a board vote so that I can go ahead and get paid for the hours that I put in.
Do I have a motion?
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
So the next item on the agenda is another board vote. I was told that I couldn't get paid any money for working here, but when the accountant was here and we were doing year end, she saw, she was here to see some of the things that Nancy and I have been doing. Most of the time, that's extra, I've had to stay. So she did look into it with Department of Housing and with the Fenton and Ewald, and there is money in the maintenance line item that I can get paid for the extra hours that I worked for Mike. So we were told that I just need a board vote, that I can get paid for the hours that I put in since he's left, and also for the hours that I will be putting in until he comes back. I cannot get paid for on-call, which I think we've only had like 4, if that, on-calls. I can't get paid to take the calls, which is fine, but as long as I can get paid to shovel, and one day we were here for 7 hours shoveling, and I didn't think I was getting paid for it, but I have no choice because we have nobody else to do it. So I just asked the board to consider, I'm not asking for anything extra, I'm just asking to be paid for the hours that I'm putting in.
You came in and shoveled for 7 hours?
Yeah, and I also wrecked my car trying to get here.
I appreciate that very much.
Nancy also did too.
Motion to pay for your time.
Thanks.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
And that's another thing, just so the board knows. Hopefully the storm's gonna go in the right direction because there's 3 different tracks. But if the storm goes in the farther track, they're talking about a significant amount of snowfall on Saturday. I know Nancy's not gonna be able to be here, so it's gonna be me and Doug. So, well, because I don't want you to hurt your back. You hurt your back last time. So I'd rather just come get it done.
Make
So,
that a little fun.
yeah.
Give me a call if you need me on
We're
Saturday.
watching, yeah, we're just watching it. I mean, if it's not a lot of snow, I think the 2 of us can handle it. The only problem being is, the last time we had other help, this time we're not gonna have that help. He can drive the plow and the tractor. Unfortunately, I can't use that, well, not that I can't, I just don't know how to use that equipment, so I'm usually the one that's shoveling. So if it's probably more than 3 or 4 inches, we'll probably reach out somehow to get help from somebody.
Give me a call.
Yeah,
Thanks.
just call both of us.
Yeah, if it's during the week, the sheriff's program offered to come in and help, like after 10 o'clock, but they don't go on Saturdays, so because it's a Saturday storm, that's why we're gonna have a little bit of a problem. All right, so that's it. As far as maintenance, basically we didn't have any except emergency maintenance up until probably a week ago. We hired a new gentleman, Doug. He's here today, taking care of a lot of the work orders. We were nice, Fairhaven was nice enough to send out their maintenance man one morning, and he finished all the work orders that needed to be done back to November. So that was a big help, and I was really appreciative to the Fairhaven Housing Authority for doing that for us. So as of right now, we probably only have 2 or 3 outstanding work orders that need to be replaced, maybe a couple more.
Yeah, there are things that
Yeah.
need, like carpentry or major plumbing.
Yeah, so they're just things that Doug just right now isn't available. Not that he's not available, it's just something that he's not, capable of doing yet.
I'm sure they have, Fairhaven's got a bigger housing authority, they probably have more than one guy, but we should make sure that we can reciprocate at some point, so if we need them again.
Yes, well, and in the past, I will say Mike has, they've had issues with on-call, and in the past, Mike has gone out and done stuff for them.
Perfect.
So that was nice that they came in and did the same thing for us. And that's all I have. I do have something else to bring up, but I don't have it on the agenda because I have to go back and count some hours about vacation time, but that will be put on the next agenda. And also, everybody has correspondence in your folder. It's a huge packet. I can talk about it, but we can't vote on it. This just came in. DHCD used to hire we had a regional lawyer, and she was available to all of us by email, by phone. She's since retired. So this is a new packet that DHCD came out with. They gave us a list of lawyers that we could vote on. And then we get so much money, I guess out of our budget, to use them for specific questions if we need any legal advice. So it explains all of that, but if you would read through this, and I will definitely put it on the next agenda, and we can come up, we can solve the problem of not having an attorney, and then we can hire one of the attorneys on their list. I mean, we could always hire an outside attorney, but this gives us more benefits going through one of their attorneys.
So, I was just wondering about, what's his name, Michael?
Yep.
Did you say something about coming back part-time?
No, he hasn't. Michael hasn't come back to talk to me at all.
Nothing?
Nope. So,
I was wondering if you came back part-time, you still had to hire somebody to make up the rest of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can address that when he comes back. I don't know what his thoughts are. Oh, you mean in the meantime?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I agree with you 100%, but I have been trying to hire somebody for like 6 months. And to hire somebody, like if he's only back for like 2 weeks part-time, and then on the 3rd week he can come back full-time, I don't think it's gonna, like, we won't even have the time to to list the job on the paper and interview, and by the time, I'm hoping he's only gonna be part-time, like Bob said, for a couple weeks,
Yeah.
and then he'll come back regularly full-time.
But
So,
you don't know yet.
I don't know. No, I guess he has to go back to the doctor to get, you know, note or whatever.
Okay,
Yep,
that's it for you?
that's it for me. The next meeting is gonna be,
Yeah.
the next scheduled meeting is February 16th. And then I'm just reminding the board that we have a special meeting on March 17th.
February 16th.
What time?
I just wanna like, cause we keep changing the time.
11 is good.
11? Okay, so we're gonna do 11. On, the 17th, I believe it's at 9.
Wait,
That's already going back to 9.
Well, it's hard because Miss Van Jost can't get here all the time, but 11 works for her.
Okay,
So if 11 works for everybody, it works for me. Either way.
all right. Any other business?
what other meeting, what other date? The 17th?
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. I think we did it last year too. It's for our capital improvement plan.
What time's that?
Let me just go look at it just to double check. It's hanging right here. I believe it's at 9. Nope, it's at 11. We kept it at 11. And that's also one of those new things we've been talking about. Like we never had to do that before. So it's a new thing that we have to sit down with somebody, a representative from RCAT. We have to walk around, we have to come up with a plan. Once the plan is set through, then I have to sit down with one of our computer reps from Department of Housing, make this plan. Then we have to post it through the town hall, come up, get all the 80 pages ready. So that's just, like I said, something extra that we've never had to do in the past that all of a sudden now we have to do every year. So every year, it's probably gonna be a March meeting for a capital improvement plan.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.